Hey guys, now we're going to look at a rescue on ground school before we look at it in real time. So I'll be the rescuer and Susanna will be our participant. Whenever we're rescuing someone, our first option is always to try to coach them through their fall or whatever's happened and try to get them to get back to the tower on their own. So I'll be like, hey Susanna, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Do you want to try to stand up?
Yeah, I can try.
Okay, can you put your feet on the cable and push it away from you about a hip's width apart? And then swing your butt over your feet and reach your hands up super high and try to stand up. Cool, so sometimes that works and Susanna can come back and that's great. And then you can go ahead and sit back for me. If that doesn't work, the second option is to try to send them the atria. Remember that's our ladder that we were looking at when we were packing our bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and send this out and I'm gonna clip it in front of my lobster claws because it won't go anywhere if I did behind. I'm gonna lock down this carabiner and then I'm gonna say, Susanna, can you look that way for me? And I'm gonna send you this ladder, and then to make sure it doesn't hit her in the face. Send her the ladder, and then I'm gonna say, cool, can you try to use that to climb up and get yourself back on the cable? And sometimes that works, and that's great. But if I've done all three of these things, or all two of these things, and I say, hey Susanna, are you okay? And she's like, no, I just wanna go down, then my last option is to go out and help her down. So the whole time while I'm doing this, I'm gonna kind of talk out loud and tell Susanna everything that I'm doing because she's probably not feeling great. She might be a little nervous. So just whatever I can do to keep communicating with her and talking is gonna be good. So my atria is already out there. The next thing that I'm gonna do is go ahead and put my rescue 8 onto the cable. So this is my participant in, so I'm gonna try to face that towards her. I'm gonna put this in front of my lobster claws so that I can separate my lobster claws and hers so I don't accidentally unclip mine. And then I like to take the participant end of the jag and clip it into myself so that I have easy access to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and clip it right there. This side is facing her, this side's facing me. And then the next thing that I'm gonna do is remove all of the metal pieces from my bag before I drop it to the ground. So I wouldn't want to drop it and hit someone on the head and it's got a big carabiner in it. So I'm gonna grab the trauma shears out of the front and that way I have easy access to them if I need them, and I'm just gonna go ahead and clip those onto myself. And then the last thing that's in this bag is this metal carabiner that's holding it here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it off of the staple and then take the carabiner off of the bag and clip it onto myself. Remember that when we're belaying from the ground or doing a dynamic belay, we want to split our elements. So since Susanna is on this side, I'm going to drop my bag on this side. I'm going to call rope and drop it down. And it will unfurl all the way down to the ground. Cool. So now I'm going to say, hey Susanna, I'm going to come out to you and help you out, okay?
Okay.
Awesome. And then the last thing I'm going to do before I go out is say, hey, can I have a belayer to my staff on the ground so that they start making their way over to me? So I'm going to walk out to Susanna. And I'm just gonna go ahead and take a seat next to her. And I'm gonna get up in your business a little bit. Hi. It's easier for me to put my foot in between her 2 feet just for some stability. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get her clipped into the jag. Okay, so I'm gonna clip this into you right here. And then the next thing that I need to do is have a belayer get clipped in on the ground. Awesome, so my belayer on the ground is on belay. And so now what I'm gonna do is try and pull Susanna up so that I can get enough tension off of these claws to unclip them. So something else that I want to be mindful of is that my knot does not go through my 8. I'm kind of pulling down on my jag right now, and if I let go, it might, it's gonna go through a little bit, so I might ask for a little bit of slack from the ground to pull that out. Cool. And then I'm gonna start pulling on my jag. So Susanna, I'm gonna pull this and it's gonna pull you up, okay? I am not strong enough to pull Susanna up all on my own, so when I get the slack out of this, I'm gonna ask her actually to help me. So Susanna, if you will hold this, and then we're gonna pull you up together, okay? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's great. All I need to do is get the slack out of her lobster claws up here. So she's clipped into the jag, the weight is off of her claws, as you can see, and now she's ready to go down once I unclip her. So I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna say Scotty on belay.
Belay is on.
Awesome. And then I'm gonna communicate with my belayer as I'm unclipping my claws. So I'm gonna say unclipping 1.
Watching 1.
Cool. And then I wanna try to clip it right above this knot up here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. Sweet. So here's her first claw, and now I'm unclipping 2.
Watching 2.
Awesome. and then I'm gonna just clip that back into itself. And now, as she's ready to go down, I'm gonna sit back with her again. I'm coming into your business a little bit. And then I'm gonna push away the element with my feet as she's going down. So I'm gonna say, Scotty, ready to lower,
Lowering.
and he'll lower her down to the ground. And now she's safe on the ground. And that's our rescue on ground school. Hey Susanna, are you okay?
No, I'm not.
Do you wanna try to pull yourself back up? I can tell you how.
I don't think I want to.
Okay, I'm gonna send you up this ladder and I wanna see if you can use that. And if not, I'm gonna come get you, okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and get this clipped onto the cable. Look how pretty it is. Lock this down. Okay, Susanna, I'm gonna send you this ladder, okay?
Okay.
So if you go ahead and look the other way for me. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Can you try to pull yourself up?
I can't.
Okay, that's so okay. I'm gonna come and get you, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it in set up here. I'm gonna clip this rope onto the cable, and that's gonna help us get you down to the ground, okay?
Okay.
Alright, here we go. I've got your end closest to you, and I'm gonna clip this into myself. How you feeling?
I'm feeling okay.
Good, I'm glad. Alright, this is on me. I got a couple more things I'm gonna grab out of my bag, and then I'm coming up to you, okay?
Sounds good.
Here's one. Here's two. Coming up the cable. Still doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Awesome. Here comes this rope. Awesome. Can I have a belayer, please?
Yep, I got you.
Awesome. And I'm gonna come on out to you, okay?
Okay.
It's gonna move and shake a bit. Don't worry. I'm just coming to chill out with you. Awesome. And I'm gonna sit down next to you and kind of get in your space, okay?
Okay.
I'm
Sounds
swing into you a
good.
little bit here. I'm gonna straddle you. Okay. All right, this is gonna go ahead and get clipped into you just where you are. Boop, just like that, and that's how we're gonna lower you down, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Scotty on belay. Okay, Susanna, I'm gonna keep on pulling you up. Here we go. Awesome, and your claws are nice and loose now, so I'm gonna give you this to hold, and I'm gonna climb up and get your claws undone, okay?
Okay.
Scotty, I'm gonna unclip her claws.
Okay, watching one.
Awesome. Okay, Susanna, I'm gonna turn and face you just to give myself some help. Here comes your first claw. Boop. All right, here comes the second claw.
Okay, watching two.
Okay, and now are you ready to go down?
Yep,
All right,
I'm
gonna
ready.
come sit with you again and push this away. All right, Scotty, you ready, lower? Awesome.
And back on planet Earth.
Woo! Thank you.